doing it. Welcome back to Orwell. Now let's go find the terrorists that blew up all of freedom on the 4th of July. Yep. So, police, portfolio, jobs. I don't race mental sufficient. So I have to choose one of these or I can't progress. But I don't know very much about the case. I don't really think the family would help her out, except to save face. But I'm gonna choose this one because from the police report, it just said that she was crying on the ground and wasn't moving. You know. So let's do it. This cannot be undone. Can I save? You cannot. Okay. Done. That's what I figured. A pity that the CCTV feed did not actually help. Maybe it will today. Currently, I'm thinking that our Miss Watergate underwent quite a radical change, don't you agree? Yeah, but who wouldn't after that? Almost going to prison, you know? I would just chase my dreams after that shit. Let's find out what happened between these two lives of hers. What may have caused this radical shift? Cassandra's timeline. Status: you're invited to tea inside the rabbit hole. September 13th, 1992. Birthday. Place of residence, not applicable. Art, music, activism. Art, music, activism. What a lineup. Cassandra likes the targets, painting, awesome Wonderland, and her cat is adorable. Woohoo! First day in freedom, far away from the shackles of Watergate. Pharma. What? Who's gonna pay for your stuff now? Mommy and Daddy won't like this. Listen, Jake, I am not Daddy's little girl anymore. My art already got me a lot of money. More than enough to pay for all my bills. Don't worry about me. This is January 29th, 2017 at 7:45 p.m. Despised puppets of the state, you have finally managed to destroy us entirely. There is nothing left to do but congratulate you. These are my personal wishes to you from the deepest abyss of my heart. Fuck all of you government lackeys. Most painfully, Cassandra. Sweetie, what is the matter? That totally doesn't sound like you. We haven't hung out in ages. You gotta get out from time to time. You'll feel much better. Mary, just shut your fucking mouth, okay? I'm not in the mood for your stupid act. I told you again and again. I cannot deal with this right now. Okay, you know what? I'm really sorry that I still care about my best friend. No matter how often she decides to give me the cold shoulder, but in that case, that's in the past now. Girls' beef. The Beholder actually wrote about me being freaking redeemed of this shit. But surprise, surprise, they had to mention speculations over my parents buying me out. Makes the click count go boom, doesn't it? At least you're redeemed now. Wanna blow off some steam together for a little late night shopping? Not today, I have a date this evening. Oh, who's the lucky one? Case closed. Congratulations, I never had any doubts about it. So she's dating her lawyer, right? That's a little weird. Not gonna lie. Probably for the money, though. She needs to date somebody with money because she can't take care of her fucking self. Congratulations. I never had a doubt. Kiddo, you're a heroine, and both a hero and the drug way. Heroine. 1,000 cams on the plaza, but no proof. We've shown the world this dirty surveillance machinery only exists to intimidate and to mislead people into believing false promises. Cams for safety? One big lie. Whoa, I'm so happy for you. I knew everything would be okay in the end. Shall we have an awesome Cassandra Freedom Party on Friday? Thanks, guys. I'm so happy. I'm sure you heard the loud fall off my mind. Yeah, I totally write an article on our blog. Of course, I'm so in. Yeah, I like that picture better. That concert was amazing. So amazing that I had to give my hair a little makeover. So, without further ado, how do you like it? OMG, what happened to your player? Blah 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 blah. Okay, this is important. So henceforth, Cassandra shall be known as the world as Cassaris. Invite you to our little activist group. This is weird, kiddo. That's interesting. Activist group? Is there anything more specific? Conversation. Hey, did you hear about the Freedom Plaza bombing? Yeah, don't remind me. You know I have a history with that place. Already fucked me up enough that I have to catch a bus from there every day. Too many bad memories. And now I was there just months before this happened. Why are you catching a bus? Ugh, I never should have gone to that damn protest. Darling, you don't need to justify yourself to anybody, especially not to me. I was so happy when the Goldfells accepted me into thought. I was desperately wanting to go to prove my worth to the cause. Think of it this way, if you would not have gone to the protest, then you never would have been wrongfully indicted, and we would have never met. Yeah, she's definitely dating her lawyer, and I would not have been called a terrorist in all the papers. You're not a terrorist, okay? Aren't I? You sure? That's bad right there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Ka-ching! Was that supposed to be my credit card in the cash register? Something like that, I guess. I hope you like Chardonnay Marac's. Great. So you've decided to bankrupt me. Yes, sir. Always ready to pull the money out of innocent pockets. I would never, ever, ever give anybody I was dating access to my credit card like she obviously has. Yes, sir. Always ready to pull the money out of innocent pockets. Sorry about this. I just want to get this reading over with. Anyway, I got the stuff. Like the good stuff. Now I'm heading to my handsome boyfriend Joseph's for dinner. Here's the thing. I've got an important appointment tonight. It's surprisingly out of schedule and I can't postpone it. You've gotta be kidding me. I'm very sorry, darling. We'll see each other tomorrow. You always have an appointment. Appointment here, there, appointment every fucking where. How can you insistently do this to me? Darling, please calm down. Have you taken Metharin? Yes, damn it. It's the only thing that matters to you that I'm on fucking happy pills all day? Darling, please, it's not like that. You know it. Meeting your presence there before the bombing is constant after all. I was just like that. Darling, please, you know it's not. Please, it's nothing like that, you know. So keep my mouth shut whenever you leave me hanging. If I don't show up at this appointment, I risk losing a very important client. Fine. Do you understand that? Oh no, I totally understand. Don't you risk losing that very important client of yours now. Cassie, don't be like that. I I get it. I guess I'm just not an important client anymore. Oh, come on, Cassie. I'm going home now in case I'm getting up on the priority list of yours anytime soon. Please. What a fucking bitch. What? That's RN. Can you look that up for me? It's Happyville. With her lawyer? That might be noteworthy. An activist group called Thought. Interesting. Maybe this is what influenced her? And who is Goldfels? We should find something that shows her current attribute and see if we are following the right person. So they were best friends, but I'm more inclined to believe March 1, 2017. April 12th, yeah, I'm more inclined to believe that they had a falling marriage. How sad. That is sad. Projects. Blah, blah, blah. Same old stuff. Projects. Nothing. Trump. Robert Blaine, Prime Minister. Arthur Scott, Catherine Delacox. That sounds familiar. Positions. Five pillars of the great nation's safety and security. Blah 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 blah. It doesn't seem important right now. This, however, antidepressant is important. I do have depression, so it's not fair to categorize people just because they're taking an antidepressant, you know. Those things, you shouldn't take them when you're like between teens and early 20s. You should start when after you're like 33, because they can make it 10 times worse. I wonder if her advice attitude towards the assault is actually worth anything then. I wonder if her adverse attitude towards the assault is actually worth anything then. Perhaps emotions were high if she's reliant on this medication. So you're under the impression that she's really living in Wonderland? Somehow I doubt that. Call it intuition. People's lives are hanging in the balance here. What if they pass something I cannot defy as wrong as so easily? You have got to be more careful next time around. Okay, so that was a mistake and I was right to leave it out. Well, Miss Watergate, we aren't too fond of you either. Look at what you've extracted so far. We're dealing with a potential dangerous... No, we're not. I will indicate that to the law enforcement. She's not that dangerous. Like, just because you're angry at the government for doing things doesn't mean you're gonna be a terrorist. You know? I'm angry at the government for, like, electing Trump and for, like, just the general mistreatment of people lately. It's been really horrible. The alias name, you know, people on the website, so many names, so many identities. But it's not like I'm gonna go blow up innocent people because the government can't bother to stop lining their own pockets with the cash they already have enough of to help us. Where's the patriotism gone, guys? I don't know. It's always good to record every alias. Then we can match data chunks to target persons whenever they are using them. Oh, she's got a new alias. Nice. Overview. The thoughts are free. If liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. George Orwell. Interesting that it's Orwell. George Orwell. Interesting. The thought. Overview. Welcome to the thought blog. Pick an entry below. Freedom is unfree. In it to remember sounds promising. Due to the privacy setting on this blog, archived articles are only available from direct links, not from this front page. Sorry, ask an admin of the blog to provide you with a direct link if you're interested in an archived article. So she published this article. It's cams everywhere, even in the Freedom Plaza. Is it just me, or is it more than just a little bit, I don't know, ironic? You probably all know me as either the blue-haired punk bitch, stupid cunt, or anti-governmental terrorist. These are only some of the names I've been called during the criminal investigation against me. That was just because in the middle of the chaos, someone believed to have seen me hurt a police officer. It never even occurred to anybody that it wasn't me. We were there because we wanted a peaceful protest. We have always been against violence. One would assume that in the age where there are cameras everywhere, it should be easy to prove whether I was at all involved or not, but it wasn't. It took weeks of investigative custody to figure out the cam footage was actually not clear, showing anything at all. Which raises the question, why are there so many cams in the first place? The answer is intimidation only. You keep calm, quiet, and careful when there are cameras around, or you fear that there are cameras where you cannot see. When founding this blog years ago, Abraham predicted pretty much this for all of the web. And now it's in our real lives too. We have been brought to Freedom Memorial since we were kids at school. We were told lavish tales about the founders of the nation, told to show national pride, and I know what you're thinking now. This thing is damn ugly. What is that donut even? The let freedom ring? But the statement behind the ridiculous, enormous heap of stones should be clear. In the middle of the Capitol, there is a symbol of freedom. Comprehensible symbolism for everyone, isn't it? With the cameras there. This is now the plaza of unfreedom, if anything at all. What does this contradict with? Goldfells is this guy who is what we're looking for. I propose consider the question, are our thoughts still free? While this might seem a surprising question in our current world of ever-growing digital surveillance, freedom of thought is no longer self-evident. Do you read the German folk song called The Thoughts Are Free? Uh-oh. It goes like this. The thoughts are free, who can guess them? They fly by like nocturnal shadows, no man can know them, no hunter can shoot them. With the powder and lead, thoughts are free. I think that I want, and what delights me still always recites. And as it's suitable, my wish and desire, no one can deny me, and so it will always be, thoughts are free. And if I am thrown into the darkest dungeon, all these are futile works, because my thoughts tear all the gates and walls apart, thoughts are free. When I was still young, long before I immigrated to the nation in 1993, I believed this to be a universal truth, that there is no boundaries for thoughts and no rules for what is or is allowed to be thought. This was not because I thought people should be tolerated, not at all. People should be tolerant, not at all. Instead, I simply held it dear that nobody except for ourselves really knows what is going on in our heads until we choose to reveal it. This guy is a cult leader, for sure. Great resume for it. Yesterday, a question crossed my mind. If the increasing interconnectedness of humans via modern technology serves more and more as a collective memory and brain of our society, and there is an institution that is capable of monitoring every bit stream of it, how can thoughts still be free? Is it not likely that we will communicate only under the great mental reservation to hold on to our knowledge, which means as a final consequence we will stop thinking? A lot of us really have already stopped thinking. We give up our curiosity in the day by explaining impossible things away without really thinking about it and just saying, oh, it's a miracle or something like that. I'm not saying God doesn't exist. I actually believe he does, but it's fun to still think about how something can happen and not to give up your curiosity as a person. When I think of the increasingly aggressive operations of this surveillance machinery in the nation, I truly fear the answer of this question. That is why I created this blog. I want to encourage alternatives to the total control and safety bigotry of the digital world. Yours sincerely, A. Goldfells. Guest, written on March 30th, 2012. Hey Goldfells, interesting name by the way. Just stumbled upon your new blog, and that's some truth you tell there. The web was born in a sense of the ultimate freedom to be who you want to be, express yourself, wasn't it? Now the gov has come to threaten this with real name policies and shit. Save your IP so that they can look up who you are, so you don't say anything wrong possibly. About time someone did something. Well, if you didn't have the one before, you've just gained yourself their first follower. Cult leader. Anyways, the government was actually created by the military to use to communicate with each other and stuff like that. Fun fact. Goldfells, written on April 1st, 2012. Frankly, I'm surprised to find someone here at all. I thought nobody would ever find this blog at all. Thank you very much for your kind words, and yes, I am very delighted to have a first follower. You bet you are, cult leader. Hello, man. I like your things too. Could you one button out even more? Could you one button out even more? I don't get that. To get a service on the search engine, optimize independent. Others get clicks and more money for you. Use. Now use. I don't know, it's supposed to be very bad spelling, I guess. No contact information. So you're against violence, but you're like, okay. Well, you're obviously not against violence. Yeah, she's too happy about this. I'm putting that in. I don't care. I suspect my judge. Seems like we're looking at the right person. What we found so far is all good and interesting, but I think we should be searching for something a little more concrete. We have to dig deeper. Really, Cassie? You laugh at people being killed? Are you out of your mind? Jake is a good guy. Juliet. Hey, Cassie. Hi, Jules. She created her name for her. Cassie, I just wanted to know. Your post on timelines about this assault. You really shouldn't write something like that. Really, Jules? You're not gonna preach to me about this stupid post, are you? No, I just wanted to know what's wrong, Cassie. It's nothing, just between the two of us. The three of us. I just had to let off some steam, you know? You can't do that. It's because of what happened, isn't it? Yeah, and lots of other shit today. The zoning stirred up all of this crowd again. You know what I did. What happened there wasn't your fault. What I did. So I guess it was. Cassie, you heard that police officer save me, and you succeeded. You mustn't forget about that. That was so brave. How can it not be my fault? Juliet, I smashed the fucking skull of a father of two children because I lost it. Fuck. Who knows what would have happened if you hadn't stopped him. And this is why you really should remove this post. I feel like an asshole, the worst kind of asshole. I might be free, but not rightly so. I'm not innocent. Oh, Cassie, nobody's innocent. You'll have to let it go. Flex with what? I'm doing that one. What? Where did that come from now? This is perfect. We can arrest her and open an investigation again. However, we probably won't be able to hold her for long. If it really happened in defense of Juliet. Very good with this. And intervention team is already on its way. We need to wait for confirmation. Like stop Wonderland, right? Just kidding. Next time be careful with providing the wrong data though, okay? In Miss Watergate's case, it's not a problem to get her address with the help of local police due to her former record. Let it go. Let it go. I thought about what you said. Maybe you're right. I should take the post down. It'd be better, believe me. Wait a second, somebody is at the door. BRB. Okay, I'll wait. By the way, how is your boyfriend? You're still together? You haven't been talking about him at all much lately. Well, not as much as before. Hello? Are you still there? Cassi? I'll inquire if all went well with arresting Miss Watergate. You did a good job in any case. Although we have no proof she is involved in the bombing, we might be able to question her. Cassi? Despite acting in defense of Juliet, she seems to be quite unstable and a threat. Okay, I just received confirmation and she is now in custody. Very good work indeed. I'm curious about this thought group though. Whether they... Oh god. No, take a look at the news. 2 dead after second explosion. I knew she wasn't responsible. 2 dead after second explosion. Boston explosion at Stelligan University campus kills 2 students. Is there a connection from yesterday's assault? That's horrible. 2 deaths, similar approach, same letter found, so these assaults are connected. And as if that wasn't enough already, Miss Watergate was in custody at the time, so that's her out of the picture, at least on this track. Ugh, the complication matters massively, so much for our simple test case. I need to speak to my supervisor to see how we are to proceed given these extenuating circumstances. You did good today. You can log off and get some rest by clicking the button. Let's hop right at the desktop. Try and get some sleep. I have a feeling the next few days are going to be trying at best. An explosion occurred at the campus of Boston University. According to the latest reports, at least 2 people were killed, with further 3 injured severely. The area was excavated immediately. According to the unconfirmed statements, the city administration office of Bonton received an anonymous letter just minutes prior to the detonation, which again contained the first 3 stanzas of the German folk song, "The Thoughts Are Free," which is Goldfell's memo. Exactly like the letter received before the assault of the Freedom Plaza yesterday. We will inform you about any developments on the event as soon as further details are available. And guys, that was the first case of Orwell. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the flip side. Please like, subscribe, or follow, whichever. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye bye.